Well guys, we got new stuff for the Thunderbird. Window regulators, finally. Now I don't have to have, hopefully, if everything works out, I don't need manual, beyond manual. That's not even a manual window. So, kind of tired of it. I'd like to actually have my windows to, up and stay up, because I've been shimming them and holding them in place, and it works for about 5 miles, and then they shimmy loose, fall through, and then the window just slams down. That's kind of scary when that happens. Just waiting for my window to break, so I gotta stop doing that. Finally got some parts finally, so let's get this opened up and check her out. Alright, well, we got here, we're going to have to remove the door panel, obviously, to get inside here, and then reading the instructions on this, nice and vague, for flat glass ones, which I think this would be that. You have to use existing, we'll mount it vertical, perfectly vertical, and use existing holes or drill new ones. So whatever works, basically, like real specific, perfect. And then it says you have to cut it to each length needed per application. So I didn't realize that. So we'll have to trim the that track guide or whatever to what we needed. So let's get this thing apart here. Previous owner was nice enough to leave me these nice little tools. Probably because he was working on it and forgot them in here, but that's fine. Free tools. Makes working on this a little easier at least, so that's nice. Let go. Let go. Hey, over here. That's fine. Free screwdriver. Definitely the wrong size Phillips. Still works. Careful. Careful. Sure. You can hold on to that for me, buddy. Thank you. Ah, look at that. Ain't that just the snazziest thing you've ever seen? There's so many leaves in here. That's so cool. Huh. Got regular construction screws sticking through this door panel. That's definitely a 66. Got some sheetrock screws on the other ends. Man, only the best fasteners available. That is awesome. Okay, well. There. All my shims, I keep losing. Perfect. checking things out. So quick update. When I pulled the motor out, it worked. It was slow, sluggish, but it still worked. So the switch not working going up so well and the motor getting tired. Between those two things, I think that's why this side started having issues and they pulled the regulators out. So it looks like I'm just missing regulators for both the driver and passenger side. Otherwise, got two sets of switches for the driver's side. That one's supposed to be for the motor or window, and this one, I'm not sure what it was supposed to be for, but that powers this, and this works just fine. I just gotta clean up the motor, get that in there, and get some new regulators because the motors that I ordered are not gonna work. They are supposed to be bolt-in, just direct fit, bolt-in style, and yeah, they're nothing alike. Well, guys, quick update on the window for the Thunderbird. It looks like so I ordered a regulator because I found a motor in the door. I'm like, so I just need the regulator, so on and so forth. Waited a week. Regulator came in, got the motor cleaned up, and was ready to put together, and I couldn't figure out how to get the motor to attach to the regulator. And I saw one video where a guy did it, and it was pretty easy. Turns out there's supposed to be two motors in these doors. Why? I didn't know. There's a little window here that has its own motor, and that's what I found. It's the one right here. There's a motor right in there, connect right to the bottom of that, and I'll be dipped. The switch works even. I had no idea that was a thing for something this old. I've never in my life man, I wish there was a motor on those windows. But anyways, that's awesome. So found that out, got that to work at least, so I guess that's good. And that makes more sense now why I have 4 switches that look like they'd be for windows. And I didn't understand why. But anyways, so yeah. Motor was for that. Order regulator. Didn't have a motor. Had to order a motor. So another week later. And now I'm finally ready to put it in. I got the motor greased up a little more. Made sure it's all set the way it should be. Got it attached to this regulator. I think I ordered from the same place even, and not necessarily intentional, but it's just hard to find these parts anyways. But anyways, ordered the regulator, motor, got it shipped here. Got some new, I forgot what these are called already, bushings, plastic bushings. Yeah, that thingy. So there's 3 on here. Pulled the old ones off. Really easy to do. I was like another $10 for both sides, so I was like, might as well. Hopefully they hold up. Anyways, so now we'll try to put this sucker in and see how she does. Hopefully, maybe we'll have a driver's side window that actually works, and I can cut this off. That'd be so nice. We'll see. Let's see how it goes. Well, if it's not one thing, it's another. So I was about to get ready to put this in. Notice something else. So there's 2 tracks on the window, like that. There's the one track that has to go down here, which I am missing. Looks like it would bolt right there, but I don't have it right there. So I am still missing that bracket, so I'm going to actually get things bolted in. I already got the regulator and motor combo bolted in there, and I'm going to throw the window in just to make sure I'm not missing anything else, because I would like to get this done in, one more shot, hopefully. So I'm going to just start putting things together and see how it looks. Alright, well, so I threw this part here in, and got everything together now. So I was hoping this would go a little better. I've been greasing, but she don't go up. I think the spring on the regulator, which is about here, I think that needs to have more tension for lifting up. Yeah, gotta mess with it some more. We'll see how it goes. All right, well, let's see if this work was worth it. All right, hon, you can turn the key on and see if the window goes up and down, you know, the way it's supposed to. Is that up? Up. I wonder if I have that backwards. Okay, tap down, careful. Yeah, I have it backwards.
You have the whole motor backwards?
Not motor, but the spring. Temp 3 starts now.
Huh.
Alright, we really want to see this thing work. I got it. Had the spring in backwards because it was fighting it up and then not helping it down, so well, made sure to work the mechanism before I put it in here. Make sure it's going to help lift it up, and now it should. So temp number 67.4. It gets really tight really quick. Stop. Okay. Alright, make that attempt 68.7. Oh, that looks good.
It's actually going down right.
Nice. Thank gosh. That at least moves how it's supposed to. That's good.
Now we just have one more to do.
Alright, sure. We got windows. Neat.
8 windows.
We got 2 technically. But yeah, actually just 1. Cool. That'll wrap it up because I'm sore and tired. For this side. Alright, tried it now to get this side assembled. Since I got that side apart, I realized this there's not a whole lot to it, really. Very much just the 3 there, the screws there, 3 there for the trim piece, and 1 up higher. And they threw in 1 in the base of the middle here, just to help hold it together a little better. But other than that, you just gotta make sure you get your door handle tucked behind your grippy thing for pulling the door closed, and about it. Not too much to it, so let's just get this thing put back together. We have to figure out how to get this working properly, but other than that, that's it. Well, guys, I think that'll do it. Finally got my door on for the first time since I've owned it. It's always been flopping around. I think. Let's test it out, I guess. Make sure. Oh, yeah. Anyways, that'll work. Cool. Feels good. Otherwise, every time I opened up, it'd catch on the bottom and it'd just flop it a little bit. Every time. That's pretty nice. Awesome. Whew. One part done, finally. Man, I'm such an idiot. I completely forgot this a thing. Now we're done. Oh, yeah. I might need a new one of those. Whatever. Close enough. I'll just do it on the end. Good. Like new. Alrighty, well, time to start on this side, because I've never actually taken apart the whole panel. That side's been mostly apart, so this will be a bit of a learning experience. I know some of the stuff, but not much. Okay, well, let you guys get a peek at what's going on down here. Just got the door off, not too bad, pretty easy. And then I noticed this custom speed hole. I don't know. It's just, you know, there's supposed to be a little more metal here. Not sure why on earth they thought that was necessary, but custom maintenance hole, I guess. That's cool. But we got wires. That's probably enough. So I'm gonna get an ohm meter on this. Make sure we actually got some power. If we got the juice, we're good to get some parts. Everything what I figured is missing. Regulator, motor, additional guide thing here. But I got one of these because they come in pairs. Luckily, they got them from both sides. Good news, everyone. This works. Otherwise, the switch works. 12 volts on both when I hit the right direction. So good enough for me. So I gotta get myself a regulator motor and see what happens next. Will it work? I don't know. Probably. Maybe not. I'm probably too hopeful now. Great. And bam! It's done. Had some issues. It's been a couple of days because I couldn't figure out how to do this right. So every time I mounted the motor to this, the motor with this nut with the regulator undone from it, just the motor spun great, phenomenal, like new. As soon as you put it on here, it don't move at all. Too much tension on it somehow. That a gear doesn't want to spin at all then. And it's very, very well lubricated. There is probably almost an excess of lubrication in there, but whatever. Got it figured out. Let's get it in. Let's try this out. Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Ha! Huzzah! Alrighty then. Still have to lift up the window to get the motor in there though, because there is not enough space otherwise. So that'll be fun. Sweet. I like it. I like it. Okay, snugged. That's fancy little, bracketry. Okay, she's in. Let's see what happens. Oh. How will she roll? It's a lot of crinkly noise. I think it's that dang spring. Crinkles a lot. I'm much happier with that. That looks pretty sweet now. Cool. I like it. We got it, guys. Let's get the door panel back on, and she is good to go. Huh. Not bad at all. Awesome. Sweet. Alright, before I throw this door cover back on, that spring for the lifting the window does make quite a bit of noise, so metal makes noise from rubbing. My go-to is WD-40. So I got a regular flavor and then I got spicy. So we're going to try both of these and see if it quiets it down just a little bit. Hopefully it does. Maybe more spice. Less crinkle. Oh, she stopped. Don't stop. Why'd you stop? Well, anywho, it sounded like it was crinkling less, so count that as a win. Alright guys, well, now on to finally put the door panel back in. We can get this put back together and hopefully zip this together quick and maybe take it for a spin. Because that would be neat. now it's all finally put back together. Windows should be working, so at least enough to keep them up, you know. Might have to, not super happy how this door came out. The other side, driver's side, perfect. I love it. This side, not so much. So, not sure if it's the motor or the gear getting too much tension on it. I don't know. But for now, that'll work, and take it for a spin and just enjoy it for a little while. Oh yeah. If you guys are enjoying this content, make sure you like and subscribe down below. It really helps me with the channel grow and everything. So, and don't forget, subscribing is free. So please, if you're enjoying it, make sure you subscribe. That's the biggest thing for sure. Thank you. And we'll see you later.